Dear ladies and gentlemen, it's another time. I welcome you to look at BDA 2022, BDA December 2022, question 23. Let's look at December 2022, BDA question 23. And then the question reads, you are evaluating a 4-year project with an initial investment of 10 million on 1st January 2023 and the following cash flow characteristics. We are given debts, we are also given cash flow. Given debts, we are also given cash flow. The discount rate is 8%. Then we required part A, calculate the NPV and Xnpv of the project and hence determine whether the project is viable. We are also highlighting the cost of the difference between NPV and Xnpv. Explain which one you use in your analysis and why. Calculate the IRR and XIRR of the project and hence determine whether the project is viable. Highlight the cause of the difference between IRR and XIRR. Explain which one would you use in your analysis and why. The question carries 20 marks. And the question carries 20 marks. Dear ladies and gentlemen, if you are given such a question, the first thing is you need to come and confirm and ensure that initial investment should be negative, and here we are already given outflow already negative, so you don't need to change anything. Assuming you were given in positive, you will need to convert this one to negative. The second thing, you need to come and confirm the steps, ensure that they are in a similar format to get actual result. They are okay. Okay, so we can look at part A, Roman 1 of the question. Calculate the NPV. So we need to calculate the NPV here. Then we also need to calculate the Xnpv. What's the difference between NPV and Xnpv? NPV doesn't consider debts, but Xnpv it considers debts, as we are going to see. So you just need to look at the function NPV, double click to activate. What is our rate? Our rate is 8%. You can either write it manually. Our rate is 8%. Comma. What are the values? The values, these are the cash inflows. Then we can close. Then we can add the cash inflow. Remember, we are adding the cash outflow because it's a negative. Assuming it was a positive, we could have done what? We could have subtracted. So we can convert this one into just a value, then we can round off to 2 decimal place. So this one will be 791 273.273. So this is our NPV. Whether the project is viable or not. Is it viable or not? It is viable because our NPV is positive. Remember, when our NPV is positive, the project is viable. Let's look at the Xnpv. Just type Xnpv. Double click to activate, then rate. This one just highlight everything, including the outflow. Then comma. Then also come. Sorry. We need to start with the rate. We need to start the rate. What is our rate? Our rate is 8%. Comma. Highlight all the values, including the outflow. Comma. Then next is dates. Come and highlight all the dates. Don't waste your time even having a closing remark. Adjust. Click there. You can round off to 2 decimal place. Then I can make it in this way. So is it viable or not? It is viable because it is positive. Okay. Yeah, it is viable because it's positive. So this was part 1 of the question. This was part Roman 1 of the question. Then Roman 2 of the question. What do they want? Highlight the cause of difference between NPV and Xnpv. Explain which one will you use in your analysis. From our calculation, what can we conclude about the two? From our calculation, what can we conclude? It's very simple because using NPV, we have calculated without including the dates, but Xnpv, we have included the text, the date. So we can just say that NPV assumes regular cash flows. NPV assumes regular, or we can say stroke equal. It assumes equal time interval. It assumes everything is at the same time within which cash flows are generated. Within which cash flows are generated. Why? What about Xnpv? It considers the time because we have used the dates, yeah. While Xnpv takes into consideration stroke into account difference within the time. Difference within the time interval. When cash flows are generated. When cash flows are generated. That's the explanation you can give. So what's the other part of the question? Then it continues to say, which one would you use in your analysis and why? So, because Xnpv takes into consideration the dates, so we will use what? We will use Xnpv. Because it's more accurate. Let me just highlight this one to make it visible. NPV assumes equal time interval which cash flow are generated, while Xnpv does what? Takes into consideration stroke into account the differences between time interval and cash flow are generated. So we will need to use Xnpv because it's more accurate. Then you have your 4 marks. Let's look at part B of the question. Calculate the IRR and the XRR. So we need to have the IRR. Then we also need to calculate the XIRR. So for IRR, just come and type the function IRR, click to activate. So values, you just come and highlight all these values, then click enter. So it's 12%. It's viable because it's a positive figure, so it's viable. Then XIRR, so XIRR, then double click to activate the figure. So the values, just highlight all the values, then comma, next is dates, just come and highlight all the dates, then click enter. You can convert this one into a percentage. It's 14%. Or we can make it more accurate, it's 13.58. So it's 13.58. So you will have your 6 marks here. What about highlight the cause of difference? It's the same as this one. It's the same as this one. IRR takes into, or it assumes the regular stroke time intervals, then while XRR it takes into consideration. So you can just come and copy this one and paste it here, then you can just change this one. This one will be IRR, while this one will be XIRR. So you also need to choose XIRR because it's more accurate. Then you will have your 20 marks. I'm sure you have used less minutes, and the secret with PTA is to manage your time. You will have your 20 marks here, then you will also need to only look for 30 marks. Otherwise, thank you for your time. Let's meet another time.